Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers around Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves in NBA 2K26. So haven't done a Lakers rebuild since before this season started. And honestly, a lot has changed. Obviously, as a Lakers fan, I know a lot has changed from the beginning of the year, what the expectations were for this team. And honestly, I feel like so far they've been pretty good. This defensively, they've been just really bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. Unfortunately, I feel we can be a lot better defensively. I mean, like J-Drix, this is the choice players have to play defense or not. But coming off two great wins versus the Grizzlies, like I said, right now they're actually the third seed. 2K is the fourth seed. We're actually the third seed, and like I said, I like a lot of this team. I feel like if they make a move at the deadline using guys like potentially don't connect hasn't been the best this season. Guys like Maxi Kleber, Gabe Vincent, maybe those guys can be involved in trades, and I believe they have one first round pick, so they have solid assets. I think enough that they can make a trade. Rui can also be traded as well. Guys like that. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna make a move at the deadline, but for this video, I'm gonna rebuild this team around Luka Doncic and Aldridge. We're gonna make sure Austin Reaves is the second star throughout this video. We'll just rebuild around these two guys. LeBron James will be retiring soon, so we can obviously rebuild around Luka and Austin Reaves. So your rotation heading into the season right now is Luka Doncic, Marcus Smart, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, DeAndre Ayton, Don Connect, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, and Maxi Kleber. Once Austin Reaves and Rui Hachimura come back, that will kick out probably Vincent and Kleber. And Vanderbilt isn't starting. It's actually Jake LaRavia, but it doesn't really matter right now. I'll see you guys at the deadline for when we make a trade. Here's the trade I'm thinking of doing at the trading line. It is for Herb Jones. That's what, everybody's talking about right now. And I feel like he'd be a perfect fit for this Lakers team. He'd be a 3-and-D player that we need around Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, and LeBron James. And he's just one of the best defenders in the NBA, one of the best 3-and-D players in the NBA. If he can go back to shooting 41% from there like he was in 23-24, then he would be a perfect fit. I think he would with a bunch of playmakers around him. It'll make a lot of sense. I'm going to see if we can trade Maxi Kleber, Gabe Vincent, and our 23rd unprotected first-round pick for Herb Jones, Kevon Looney, and a second-round pick swaps. I'm going to offer this up, and they do agree, which makes sense. So, Herb Jones, welcome to LA. I'll probably move LeBron James at power forward, and then we'll have a rotation. I'll show you guys in just a second. Here's how the rotation is going to look like for the remainder of the season. So we got Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, Herb Jones, LeBron James, DeAndre Ayton, Rui Hachimura, Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, and Jackson Hayes as your 10-man rotation. Not a bad team. It is a contender with Herb Jones. Maybe, obviously, we can all agree that Herb Jones, obviously, isn't going to fix his defense himself. But I feel like this team has problems itself. Like, I think Rui should be coming off the bench. A lot of other things, but I feel like, we're 31-18 right now. We're still the fourth seed. We have Luka Doncic. We have all three. We have LeBron James. So I think we can compete for a championship. That's all I'm saying, as long as we're healthy. Nikola Jokic wins the MVP at the end of the season. I don't know if he's going to be eligible for MVP anymore. You obviously have to play over 65 games. And he almost tore his ACL. Thank goodness he did, but he almost did. He played 70 games, so we did play with 65. Cooper Flag, winning Rookie of the Year. Reed Shepard, 6-man. Defensive player going to Alex Sarr. Most of you are going to Miles Buzelis. Clutch player going to Jamal Murray. Coach, you're going to Mike Brown. So I think Depoy goes to Wemby if he plays. Obviously 65 games, but looks like he didn't play over 65 games. All NBA first team, All NBA second team, All NBA third team. Got Luka making All NBA first team, obviously. Other than that, no other Lakers representatives here. We ended up being the number 5th seed in the Western Conference. Our record at the end of the season was 50-32. So in a really good Western Conference, I'll take 50 wins. I'll take this top 5 seed because look at all the good teams that have over 50 wins. So yeah, it's definitely going to be tough if we want to win a championship this year, but we are a little banged up heading into the playoffs, which sucks. We had about 29.5 from Luka, 20 from Austin Reaves, 19 from LeBron, 13 from DeAndre, and 11 from Rui Hachimura. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with left knee tendinitis, so not great. Marcus Smart, pinch nerve in the back. He'll be hurt 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if he's going to play through it or not. I hope he will, but you don't want to injure him even more. 9 from Jake LaRavia, 8 from Dalton Connect, 7 from Nick Smith Jr., 6.5 from Herb Jones. He's day-to-day, so he'll be out heading into the playoffs as well. 5 from Hayes, 4 from Vanderbilt, 3 from Looney, 1.5 from Bronny, 1 from Idu, 0. So, here's the rotation how it's gonna look like. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna be missing a couple of guys. I'm gonna go 9-man. I'm gonna shrink the or 8-man. I'm gonna shrink the bench utilization down to a 25. I really want to see if we can get LeBron James a ring potentially his last season. So we got the Houston Rockets in round one. Obviously, very good young athletic team. They have Reed Shepard, Aaron Holiday, Kevin Durant. Are they injured by any chance? They are missing Amin Thompson. I think I did see he was injured. I think he made all defensive team and he was injured or something like that. He will be out for the season. This will get up until so that's a huge loss for them. Somebody else injured as well for them. But without Ahmed Thompson, Herb Jones does return. We are going to beat them in 7 to play the San Antonio Spurs. So it'll be tough to play San Antonio. The Thunder won without SGA, I seen. But the Spurs have Fox, Castle, Vassell, Barnes, Wimby, Harper, Keldon Johnson, Luke Cornett, Claire Olynyk, Julian Champagny, Bismack Biyombo, and they are fully healthy. They're missing Jimmy Sohan, I think. But Rui Hachimura is about 2 to 4 weeks. Jared Vanderbilt, another wing for us, is hurt 1 to 2 this year. We're just completely lost in our wing depth right now, which is disappointing. Smart is starting to get healthy. It'll be even more hard now without Vanderbilt, but they'll take game 1, they'll take game 2, they're gonna take game 3, and we're gonna get swept by the Spurs. Yeah, we just didn't have enough firepower to take down a team like the Spurs, but it's okay. We can officially go into the offseason with a solid amount of cap space. I don't think Herb Jones takes away that much cap space. LeBron James does retire. I'm fine with, I guess. It sucks we couldn't get him a ring this last year, but it's whatever. Okay, heading into the draft lottery, though, we do have a pick in the draft, but since it won't be like a lottery pick or anything. Okay, so the Pacers will get the #1 overall pick. Obviously, they traded their pick back from the Pelicans, which is crazy to me. The Jazz will get 2. The Atlanta Hawks will get 3. As I'm recording this video, like an hour before, the Hawks and Trae Young are right now working on a trade. We'll see where the destination is. The Wizards might be a team. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently the Wizards are interested. A legitimate suitor, C.J. McCollum, Corey Kispert, maybe something like that. I don't know. If he goes to the Wizards, the 2027 Wizards might be a good team because the Wizards have some solid defenders, I think. But anyway, we're going to have the number 25th pick in the draft. And all these picks are correct instead of the 9th pick. I'll have to give that pick back to the Brooklyn Nets. Other than that, all these picks are correct. So I'll fix that pick really quickly, and I'll show you guys what the next step of rebuilding the Lakers around Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. Sounding, I think we keep JJ Redick. Drive the video fell. He's the guy that we can roll with at this point. And on draft night, we have pick 25, drafting another young player I can fit around these two guys. Obviously, defense is what we need for this team. So with pick 25, we do got guys like Dame Sarr on the board. We got Ben. I think he might be the pick here. So Dame Sarr, let's see, perimeter defense and 3-point shooting and athleticism are the 3, best things, as you can see on his thing right there. And after that is literally that's exactly what we need. The perfect example of a 3-and-D player right there. So welcome to the team, Dame Sarr. Be a 75 overall. What a pick. Reaves will decline his player option, which makes sense. Aiden also declines his player option. He's been good. Looney are going to decline, and Bronny James will accept. So obviously Reaves, Aiden's body I probably want back. Knicks Smith Jr. are going to extend the qualifying offer of. Then heading into free agency, we got Austin Reaves asked for $30 million. Ratchamore, Knicks Smith Jr. Okay, so I think we do re-sign those two guys, but we got Luka Doncic right now. Marcus Smart, don't connect, Dame Sarr. So one of these guys, this point guard or small forward, whatever. Herb Jones, Jake LaRavia, Adu Thero, Jared Vanderbilt. We have no center, so we have some things to figure out in this offseason 100%. All right, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and offer Reaves and Rui Hachimura to come back. Aiden is somebody I do want back. I don't know if we'll have money to go after him, though. We'll see. I'll have to see after Moratorium. He has 11 offers now, so I don't know. I'm going to offer him to see if we have enough money, but I don't know if we'll have enough money to re-sign all of them. I mean, we should. Hoping for. He's been good for the Lakers, so like I said, he's somebody I would have interest in bringing in. Mark Williams being here is funny, but obviously we already tried that. It didn't work out. The trade got rescinded. So we were able to afford all three, which is nice. Okay, so we got Luka Doncic. So basically the same team post LeBron James era, basically. But I feel like we could make a trade here. We also could stand pat. It doesn't matter too much, but so backup center is a big need. We can move one of these guys to point guard, like I said. We're good on that. So is there any player we can sign come off the bench for us and provide value? So we got backup centers. We got Drummond, Landale, Jay Huff. Solid options, like nothing crazy at all, like Marvin Bagley. I believe he's from Luka's draft class. I want to say he got drafted before, and the Kings definitely messed up on that pick. I'm not gonna lie, but I think Drummond as a solid rebounder off the bench would not be a bad option. So I'm gonna offer Andre Drummond a minimum contract. I'm gonna come over to. Never mind, he goes to the King. That should have never lowballed him. That's my bad. Okay, we'll sign. I guess we could sign Sandro to a minimum. What he signs, we get him and Chris. Or yeah, okay, we renounced Chris Manning. So yeah, I don't know if this team will be the best team, 100%. We'll need a backup. Oh, we have no guard that bad. We'll be good. So I guess we can go to player progression now and just hope that Austin Reed doesn't regress, because if he does, I'm gonna push him back up. Ending in a player progression, we got Austin Reaves going up 2 overalls. I boost him up 2 overalls, and I put his peak NA down. Like I said, he's the star next to Doncic. I want him to be. That's the theme of the video. Connect is up 3, Laravia is up 2, and then Jared Vanderbilt's up by 1. Smart is down by 3. Sandro's up by down by 3, down by 1, up by 3. The 2 of those guys. Okay, so we'll go ahead and simulate to the end of the season now, and then why is Lonzo Ball on a freaking summer league? That's crazy. Oh, okay, Dame Stars got her for 4 to 6 months. So that said weeks or months. If that said months, he will not be ready to start the season, I'm gonna say, which is really disappointing. But we'll go ahead and download this draft class, and we'll see how the rotation is looking like. So Power England is 12, so that's literally not in the playoffs. I don't think so. Running a pace and space system, which I guess balance will be or 7 seconds will be our best system, which I guess would have stay at pace and space though. Here's your rotation though. So we got Luka, Reaves, Herb Jones, Rui, Aiden, Connect, Laravia, Jared Vanderbilt, then Sandro. Yeah, Dame started to get injured summer league, and that did save him off. So yeah, he'll be out for a minute, which is disappointing. So yeah, 2 to 4 months, and then shot tendencies. Luka and Reaves will both. So Reaves being a 59 is so disrespectful. It's crazy. I'm gonna push that up to like a. Want to be the second guy. They'll push it up to like a 93. They'll push his touch tendency up to like an 88. So something like that for Austin. No, I'll push that even more too. Luka and Reaves are the guys. I will push like Aiden's up a little bit. He could take a little more shots, a little more leeway. And other than that, we'll just have other guys hopefully develop for us, like Connect. The young P's like Connect, Laravia, players like that, and Bronny and Adu Thero will not be in the rotation yet, but I feel like they'll be great players once they do get their name called upon, because injuries will happen. But okay, I'll see you guys either at the deadline or at the end of the season. Either way, we will probably making a trade. We'll see. All right, so Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Unfortunately, Darren Peterson's on the Pacers now, so he'll be a really good guard next to Halliburton. We weren't the best, which I know why. I mean, Luka made All-NBA first team. Also, Reeves also made All-NBA first team, so that's not a problem. The defense was a problem. I'll say that. We finished off being the number 10th seed, so we practically missed the playoffs. Literally a couple games away. 39-43. We were worse than last year. But look, offensive rating, we were elite, or we were top 6. We can take that. Defensive rating, we're like really bad though. We were number 23. We can't be a bottom 8 defense or bottom 7 defense. That can't happen. So that's something we have. We are probably winged. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. We had about 31 from Austin Reed. Really good. So he literally averaged more points than Luka. Luka was out for a minute though. At one point, he was out for like 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, that didn't really matter too much because he played 71 games almost the entire season. But yeah, I don't know if this will ever happen, but it did. We had about 13 from Aiden, 12 from Kinney. We're also really injured. 11 from Rui, 10.5 from Moravia. We had 10 from Scottie Pippen. So yeah, I guess. But we had so Herb Jones ended up being out for the season after 50 games, or lower right leg stress fracture. So yeah, all around, just not the best year. Are we gonna lose the Pelicans? No. Are we gonna lose the Grizzlies? Yes, we will. So we're out of here. Okay, we're out of here, and we can go straight to the offseason. See if we upgrade this team even more. It happens, I guess. So we don't even have our first round pick. We won't have a lottery pick this year. I believe our pick goes to either. I think it goes to the Jazz. Yeah, it goes to the Jazz this year. So yeah, projected pick 12 is gonna finish number 12. So I'm not mad at that. Give it pick 12. Get off of Westbrook's contract. I mean, still one of the worst trades ever. But it's okay. We obviously still have Luka, still have Reeves. We can build off this. So I think hopefully Bronny is ready to play backup point guard next year. I feel like it's about time for him to be ready, right, at this point. He has one more year left under team control. So if he's ready, he can obviously be, like I said, backup point guard. What we can do inside of this free agency, because we don't have a pick. So, okay. Rookie signing, we skip straight there. We didn't have a second. No, we didn't. Okay, team player options, Connect, Adu, Bronny. You guys I'm comfortable with being in the rotation next year. Heading into free agency, how much cap space do we have? So we have the full MLE, almost $15 million to spend for agency. So we can work with this. We don't have any bird rights. So we feel free to sign anybody we want to. So, okay, what do we have? Lively being there is interesting because we all know Luka really, Lively really benefits off Luka. I'm gonna say that signing him here will be interesting. I think if we offer enough, we can get him. But fortunately, we only have 14 mil. I think the Mavericks 100% match that. But anyway, we have Luka, Reaves, Connect, Dame Sar, Bronny will be our backup point guard next year. We'll have Herb Jones, Duke Dero. We'll have. So I'd love to upgrade our forwards 100%. Even if that means trading, like I don't know. I feel like if we can upgrade our starting small forward or power forward, I think we'd be in a good spot. So right now, our assets we have Connect, which I can trade him now that we have Dame Sar and Bronny potentially be in the rotation next year. We have some assets that we can use right now to make a trade. Still have cash to sound of free agent. So I think we'll start this offseason off trading for an elite forward that'll fit around Luka and Reeves. One of my favorite options to get right now is either Jaylen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks, or we can go over to Miami, talk to them about Bam Adebayo. He's not really a forward right now. He can play power forward. I mean, you already have Aiden. We could trade him, but I think I like the idea of getting Jaylen Johnson a little bit better. It'll take a lot knowing they're contending. We might have to offer a lot. I feel like he'd be worth it. Like Scotty Barnes, another guy that I think would be literally the perfect fit. Would the Raptors trade Scotty Barnes lead to 25? Would the Hawks trade Jalen Johnson? No, he's the future of the team. I don't know. Like, I don't know. One of those options. Let's look at their stats and see how I like them the most. So, Jaren Jackson, too. He's making a little too much money. Okay, Jalen Johns, obviously, 16 points. He's a great rebounder, great playmaker, and a great defender and a great shooter. So, it's literally what you want in a guy. We're gonna keep looking. Let's see. Paolo would be impossible. It's like an Aaron Gordon type guy, like okay, Scotty Barnes, obviously great defender, like amazing defender. He's also shooting 39% from three now. So carry that on to Los Angeles, and he'd be a perfect fit. So I think Barnes or Jalen Johnson have to be the guys here that we pursue. I don't know which one I like more. Barnes, 88 overall, 25 years old, and make a $44 million. Although Jalen Johnson is a little cheaper. Either way, we'd be good. I just don't know which one other have more. Jalen Johnson has a B minus perimeter defense, C plus post defender. And then obviously Scotty Barnes is a better defender. So I'll try for both, honestly. We'll see which one is easier. Aiden, Jeremy Vanderbilt, and Rory Hachimura. That's the only way these salaries will match. Or we can just trade DA and Vanderbilt. But I think we have to trade Rui in a trade for Jalen Johnson. I'll trade my 2028 pick, which has 2-star value, and my 2031 pick. My remaining first round picks, and this is probably all I'll give up like at this point because we already have. I can't risk the trading like Connect, Dame Sar, do the run. These could be really good two-way players. These three guys, so I don't want to trade those guys. And then yeah, this would be my best offer for Jalen Johnson, and they decline it. So we'll go a second, unprotected second. Yeah, I think since they're just not budget, this is the best package I can throw at them. I think we'd have to talk to the Raptors about Scotty. I know this would give us a center problem, which it probably will. But I mean, I don't know. This is really the best I can throw at you guys. Like, I don't think there's a way we can get their salary without DeAndre. And I don't know. It's a weird scenario. I know. Like, but I think about to throw an offer here for Scotty Barnes. He's the other guy I wanted. And I'm gonna. So I think it'd have to be. So yeah, that's it. This isn't enough. This won't be enough. Rui and Vanderbilt won't be enough. So I think we'd have to trade DeAndre, and unfortunately, so Rui, Jared Vanderbilt, DeAndre Ayton, and then our 2031 on protect, 2028 protected, my bad, and then a couple seconds. I'm going to try not to trade my last tradable first. Always keep that in my back pocket just in case we needed something. But like I said, center will be an issue. I feel if we get Lively in free agency, it's what I'm hoping for. But I'll offer this, see what the Raptors say. They do agree. So Scotty Barnes, welcome to Los Angeles. You'll be a great wing for us. Like I said, is this realistic? Probably not. But like I said, trying to rebuild this team around Luke and Reed, this would be the best possible way we do it. He'll be a great star and power forward. We can have like an amazing star power. So we'll take that. We still have other guys we can work with as well in our team. So center has now become a glaring need once again. Stare me in the face. I think we have to go after Derek White. If it is the only way we confidently make this team a contender. Like we have to offer a lot if we want to go ahead and get him. We'll have to offer a lot because Mavericks can easily match the contract. So Lively, if we don't get him, we probably be cooked. So let's see if the Mavericks match it. Will they match his contract? No, they won't. Derek Lively is coming over to Los Angeles. I still want to re-sign Jake LaRavia if he's still here, which I don't. Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll re-sign him in just a second. I want to make sure we lock up Lively. Lively, welcome to the team. Okay, we got our backup center or our starting center. My bad. So he also, you can argue he's a better rim protector. Probably we need more anyway. So okay. Bronny will be the backup point guard, so we'll move him there in just a second, and then let's fill up the rest of this bench. All right, so it's like that. I just offered 3 guys contract. It's going to be Nick Richards and Najee Marshall. So Nick Richards will give us backup center, I guess, and then Najee Marshall is a wing. We can reunite him as well with Luka, and then yeah, probably a power forward and probably another guard in case Bronny doesn't develop guard for a minute. Miles McBride wouldn't be bad. Smart would be a great option, but he's unfortunately regressed to where I don't think he'll be playable at this point. So I think McBride, as a minimum, might be our best option. LaRavia will come back for like our Brian will exception once we wait for him to come back. It's taking a minute. There he is, Jake LaRavia. And then now we have our teams. We got Luka, McBride, Bronny James, but Bronny will most likely play. Austin Reaves, Donald Connect, Dame Sarr, Herb Jones, Jake LaRavia, Duke Dero, Scotty Barnes, Marshall, Lively in there. I want to sign in one more third string center just in case it doesn't work out. So like Bona as 24 years old, guess we don't have enough money for him. Never mind. So like Tristan Vucevic, I guess. I don't love these options or backup center, but it's whatever. Looks freaking amazing as well. Luka Doncic is the 97 overall. Reed is up to a 983, so that peak and age I put on him, definitely helping him out. Scotty Barnes is up 1 overall. Connect is up 3 overalls. Herb Jones up 1. Ravy is up. Bronny James is up 5. I knew he's good. I know he's a good developer, and he develops a lot in 2K. Was I expecting 5 overalls? No, not at all. The Duke Dero is up 4 overalls as well to a 77. Starter to a 77. So the young guys are progressing. This team is finally starting to come to life. So you absolutely love it. It took a couple of years, but I can confidently say, oh my goodness, Dame Sarr's in there in Summer League again. Just keep him out. Don't have him play Summer League anymore. We'll need him for the regular season. But I think we can confidently say that this team is a contender heading into the season. I can't wait to see how this rotation looks like. Heading into the season is Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, Herb Jones, Scotty Barnes, Derek Lively. I really like this starting 5. Donald Connect, Jake LaRavia, Bronny James, Dame Sarr, and Tristan Vucevic will be the last guy off the bench. Like I said, we need a backup center. Probably that's one bigger need we have now. It would have been nice to have Eden and Lively in the center rotation, but obviously it wasn't going to be possible. Power ranking lands us 9th. I feel like we should be higher, but that's fine. It's better than last. You're running a pace and space system. Almost the starting 5 definitely fits together. And yeah, I'm fine with how this is looking like. Shots in the season once again look the same as last year. Barnes will be coming in now as like a third scorer type of guy. So we finally got that going for us. We got the forward we've been looking for in Scotty Barnes. And yeah, I'm fine with these starting together. Like I said, 3-point shooting with Barnes will be, hopefully it won't be an issue. It'll be an issue when he shot the past 2 years. We'll be good spacing wise in starting 5, hopefully. Hopefully we can stay healthy as well. Without further ado, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So far, we just got injured, but we're off to a solid start. Let's keep it up, man. We're at the trading line. I want to see if there's any way we could trade for a reliable backup set. Right now, we're 28 and 20. Here's your player stats at the moment. Barnes has missed me and Luka's missing games. But so far, this big three's playing great. He's averaging more points than Luka. It's so freaking weird to me. I don't know. I was not used to seeing that. But yeah, I feel like guys will progress off the bench. Connector's 26, but he's still a solid shooter off the bench we can rely on. Dame Sarr, like I said, another good 3-and-D player. He missed almost the whole rookie season, but now he's healthy and he's averaging 10 points for the Best 3 being the 3-and-D player that we drafted him for. But only thing we're missing here is a reliable backup center that could play if Lively ever gets hurt. So I'm going to want to go Vucevic in the trade finder along with either Dero or Marshall. I think Dero would have more value, unfortunately. I don't think Dero has really gotten a fair chance to play. And then a second-round pick hopefully adds enough to get ourselves a backup center. So far, we got Yannick, but he wouldn't be much of an upgrade. We got Maxime Reynaud, Mingo, Iguodaro. I'm trying to get at least a 79 overall center, and so far that is not popped up at all. Okay. What if we throw a first-round pick? I don't know if I'm going to actually do it, but what if we throw a first-round pick? I'm going to see if there's any center that available that we can get. Hunter is the best player that popped up so far. No center behind me. Okay. What if we throw a different package? So Vucevic, Miles McBride in the second round pick. Does that give me any good center? So I see one. It's not an upgrade, man. So I think if we have to make a trade for a backup center, might have to do it myself or wait until. I mean, like I said, doing a trade like this wouldn't hurt. I think Jalen Smith, but I want to like for sure upgrade. I guess for now it wouldn't be terrible. We're getting a first round pitcher. Give me Jalen Smith at the deadline, and then we'll call it. I mean, like I said, this wouldn't really affect much. But what if we? I don't want Najee Marshall to be in the rotation. So can we like stack up? I want to get our backup center involved. So can we like stack up on draft picks or something? So yeah, we get a young Ruzic in a second round pick from sure. So we could do that. And then like I said, we got that going for us. Jalen Smith will be in the rotation for the 10th man. He's an upgrade over what we had. So I'm not mad at that. Let's improve our record though, 28-20. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wins the MVP. Terrence Stokes, Rookie of the Year. Jalen Green, six-man. Defensive player going to win Westbrook, going to Taylor Hendricks. Clutch player going to Wemby. J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. Surprisingly, these are most improved players. I mean, I guess they are. But okay, we ended up being the number 2 seeds. We did improve the Thunder, obviously the 1 seed, which is expected to happen. They went 62-20. So yeah, I guess getting Jalen Smith improved, or us being healthy just improved just in general. So yeah, I can see in the West player stats. We had about 28 from Austin Reaves, 26 from Luka Doncic, 20 from Scotty Barnes. What did he shoot from three? He shot 39% from these, so perfect. And what did Jalen Johnson shoot from the? This practically means nothing to try to see. 41. So either way, we would have had a great player. So I like Scotty Barnes a little more, though. He plays 68 games. We had about 12 from Dalton to Connect, 10 from Dame Sarr, 9 from Drake Laravia. He is day-to-day with a left hand fracture. He'll be back soon. 8 from Jalen Smith, 8 from Derek Lively, 8 from Bronny James, 5 from Nick Richards. He wasn't terrible, but after this was only 7 games played. 5 from Herb Jones, and he was starting in those games. 5 from Ruzic. Was he? I don't think he played for us, no. Do 0 with 2 points. But yeah, time to see if we can make a run in the playoffs. If it would be a chance to do it, it would be now. We're gonna go 8-man rotation. Till Aravia comes back. We'll see. He might kick out Dame Star, which I don't want to do. I guess Bronny will be the odd man out. I don't know. We got the Utah Jazz. So Scoot Henderson is in Utah. Like the fit of that. I don't know what's going on. I think he's injured in real life, actually. So yeah. Scoot, Caleb Holt, Ace Bailey, Laurie Martin, Walker Kessler, Walter Clayton, Kyle Filipowski, Cody Williams. Don't know how to pronounce that name. Now I'm going to try it. They are fully healthy. At least I think so. But against Utah, they might be missing Mitchell Robinson. We're going to beat them in 6, and now we got the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have Harper, Castle, Vassell, JRE, Victor Wembanyama, Isaiah Joe, Carter Bryant, Jason Crow, Kareem Lopez, and Visage, and they are missing De'Aaron Fox. So one of the huge injuries they have is De'Aaron Fox. He will be out 2 to 4 weeks with a high left ankle sprain. So I think he will be out the whole series. I want to say so. Right now we're fully healthy. Laravia has returned to the rotation, which is nice. Game 1, we're gonna take good start. 40 from Reaves, 28 from Luka, 27 to 25 from Connect. What a game! Game 2, they are gonna even it up, which was kind of expected. I'm not gonna lie. We have nobody to really stop Wembanyama. He's unstoppable. Never mind. Let me not even say that. We're up 2-1 now. To win game 3, another 39-point game from Wemby, but 31 from Luka, 30 from Barnes, 28 from Reaves. Right now, the big 3 is absolutely cooking. Can we take the 3-1 lead? Yes, we can. We're up 3-1. 21 from Wemby, 33 from Reaves. He's been amazing in the playoffs, averaging 32.3 points. Barnes averaging 28. Luka's averaging 25. It's amazing to see right now. And it seems like every game, one player steps up off the bench, and this time it's Bronny James. So can we beat them at 5? Yes, we can. Without De'Aaron Fox, we're going to beat them at 5. 40 from Barnes. And yeah, you just love to see. We have a lot of firepower offensively. We got Phoenix in the conference finals now. So Davion Mitchell's on this team. We got Devin Booker. I'm recording this right after that game of the Rockets and Suns. Devin Booker, missed 2 game-winning shots. Grayson Allen, Cheer Fleming, Mark Williams, Jalen Green. Definitely a good game, though. Malawatch, Ryan Dunn, Liam McNeely, and Zaire Williams. And they are fully healthy, so we'll see if we can take them down. Game 1 is going to go to them. Game 2, we evened it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we are going to beat them 5 to advance to the NBA Finals to play the New York Knicks. So this would be our first time in the finals since the bubble ring. So we got the Knicks now. So a really good team in the East, obviously. Brunson, Mikal, OG, Kyle Kuzma, Cat, DiVincenzo. We got Aiden, Mahani. Don't really know who this is because he was an undrafted rookie. Okay. Brandon Clark is not a rookie, you know what I mean? Champagne and Precious Achiuwa back in New York. They are fully healthy, so it's time to see. We're fully healthy as well as making sure. Yes, we are. Okay. No injuries in the playoffs yet at all. Game one, we'll go to New York. Not a great start. We need more points. We can't have Luka and Austin both score 18 and 16 points. Lively had a great game, 16 points, 21 rebounds. So hopefully we get that again. We're gonna tie the series up though with better games from all three of those guys. They're gonna go up 2-1 though. So far, not great. But we're gonna hop in this simcast here, try to even this series back up in New York, and we'll see if we can get it done. So it's a close game right now, but we're up by 4 with about a minute left. They cut it down to 1, and just like that, it's a back and forth scoring game. But the Knicks have the lead, man. What's gonna happen? And the Knicks are gonna get the job done. We might have missed a lot. Dude, Reaves had freaking 60 and we lost. That's crazy. What happened at the end of that game though? I need to know. So Kuzma decided to shoot it for some reason. Okay. But even do we have so many chances? Reaves missed the game winner, potential game winner. A lot of guys. Okay, Reaves offensive foul out of the turnover. So Reaves just getting turnover after turnover after turnover, and he missed the game winning shot. We had the lead, connect, layup, and then Cat made it 3. Nobody scored after that. Reaves was selling in crunch time, not gonna lie, but it's okay. I'm not mad at it. But we're down 3-1 now, so I guess I kind of should be mad. Those turnovers are kind of unacceptable. But right now we might be going home here if we don't win this game, and we're gonna win it. 110 to 106, 36 from Reed, 23 from Luka Doncic, 28 from Brunson. So still down 3-2. If we win this game, we'll be going to a game 7 back in Los Angeles. But so far it's not looking good, and the Knicks are gonna win this one. We're gonna get eliminated. So we're gonna lose in the NBA Finals to the New York Knicks, which is disappointing, but we obviously can go back in the next couple of years. I'm not too mad at it at all. But yeah, the Blazers will get the number 1 overall pick. Our pick goes to the Toronto Raptors from the Scotty Barnes trade. So I'm not mad at that by any means. JJ Redick, we got to the finals with him, so I think he deserves a contract extension, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer him an extension. I feel he deserves it. So I'm gonna give him a brand new extension. He'll be on a 4-year deal. So JJ Redick, welcome back, I guess, for an extra new 4 years. Okay. We don't have a pick. Like I said, the pick goes to Raptors. Second round pick goes to the Wizards. I want to say from the Rui Hachimura trade, actually. But anyway, let's get past the draft and go straight to team player options. Luka Doncic will be a free agent this year. Completely forgot about that. If we lose Luka, we'd be. I mean, last out. I'm not gonna say we'll be. We have Reaves doing this. He might have a 40 with Luka gone, but that's not an excuse. I'm re-signing Luka Doncic. Obviously, I'm offering him the bag. He already has a big offer coming in from Sacramento. We do not want to lose Luka, and he will. Wow, he's going to Sacramento. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the theme of the video is to literally keep Luka and Reaves on the same team throughout the video. I don't think it'll make sense to let Luka go. Like, I really don't. So let's hope he chooses us and just is playing around. No, he's actually going to Sacramento. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to let that happen. Yeah, we'll re-sign Connect, Bronny, and we'll re-sign a Dudero for depth. But we're not letting Luka go. It's just not going to happen. Well, if he falls out, he falls out, but he does not fall out. Okay, we're gonna get him back on this team. Just give me a second. He'll be back. We have a second round pick. Okay, we'll have to use this second round pick, unfortunately, to get Luka Doncic back. But I mean, there might be a way. I'm gonna try to get him back. Without trading over our second round pick. I think there's a way. This team is still really good even without Luka. But I'm not letting Luka. That's just dumb. But okay, we're gonna get back Luka on this team. All right, so we got Luka back. It actually wasn't as hard. I just signed like the worst player in free agency like that and offered him a contract, and then he signed, and I traded him for Luka Doncic and traded over, right? Because that's what we did. That's the theme of the video. Any other time, I guess we let him go, but nah. We got Luka, Bronny, we got Reaves. Hopefully, Bronny can continue to develop at the age of 23 as well as Dame Sar. He might be able to play small forward with Jake. I mean, Jake isn't much of a three-point shooter, I guess. So, yeah, Dame Sar might take his spot. I guess if there's one thing we do, it would be there like a small forward upgrade. You know, I like Herb Jones. He's not really the best in 2K, I've noticed. So we could do that, or getting backup center, I think is more important. So yeah, give me like a Mitchell Robinson. Was there a center we could have signed, Loki, in free agency? That would have been we had the money for. Where Sabonis, no, not there. They wouldn't have been honestly. But all right, let me go off to Mitchell Robinson, and then we're gonna get him. We're gonna offer him like 5 million. He's being offered the minimum from teams, I want to say. So yeah, offering him 5 million is a no-brainer. We're gonna get him on this team, and then yeah, like I said, we could add more shooting, I guess. But if there's a move to be made at the trade line, it would be potentially getting a better starting small forward. So like I said, just trying to sign players here. Backup power forward, Luka drives with the lob threat, and Obi Toppin and Derrick Jones Jr. are that. Derrick Jones play with Luka Doncic, but I like Obi Toppin more as a lob threat with Luka Doncic. So if Barnes ever gets hurt, Scotty Barnes, I'm a lot Obi Toppin to play that position basically, and then I want to sign. Oh, I gotta have a third center from Jaylen Smith. Okay, player progression time. Bronny James is up to an 80 overall, 6 overalls. Herb Jones is up. Dame Sarr's up 4. Moravia is up. And then we got Toppin going down, as well as Jalen Smith and Dero. So Dero does not develop much at all, which I keep that in mind for future. But okay, well, down all this 2029 draft class, we'll figure out what we do at the deadline. If we want to add a better starting small forward team, which I definitely think is a possibility that we do. We still have a couple more years left in this rebuild before we decide to just leave it or call it a quit. But power ranking lands 6, which is great, better than last year, I believe. So we're running a pace and space system. We can switch it up to balance. I mean, we'll probably decide to do that next year. But right now, who got hurt, bro? Brownie got hurt. He got a stomach virus, though, so he's not really an injury, just stomach virus. Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves. I guess it is an injury, so it's basically an injury. I don't know. Anyway, Luka Reaves, Herb Jones, Scotty Barnes, Lively, Connect, Dame Sar, Moravia, and then we'll go 9 or 10, even 10-man rotation, I guess. That'll give Toppin and Mitchell Robinson some play time, at least till Ronnie James comes back. And then, yeah, I said, with Connect, Moravia, and Sar emerging as rotational players, I think one of these guys could be expendable at the trade deadline to get ourselves a legitimate 3-and-D small forward, because right now, Herb Jones does not have the 3 part. He has the D part, but he does not have the 3. He's not a good 3-point shooter, is what I'm trying to say. At least in 2K, he's not a good 3-point shooter. That's why I feel like a move has to be made. But right now, we're off to an incredible start, which is expected. We might not do anything, but I think we do something. I'll see you guys at the deadline or at the end of the season. I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking about trading for Jaylen Wells and including Herb Jones. Hear me out, man. Herb Jones, I like him in real life a lot. In 2K, it's different. Like right now, he's only averaging 6 points. 1 steal is nice, but he's not really efficient at all. We need him to at least be a solid 3-point shooter, and he hasn't been really that good. Jaylen Wells, on the other hand, is younger, 25 years old, probably about the same defensively. I mean, obviously, Herb Jones is better defensively, but 3-point shooting wise, Jaylen Wells has it. Jaylen Wells, I just watched him play my Lakers. He looked really good. I mean, like I said, 84 overall. He has an A+ 3-point shot. His perimeter defense is right there with the A. So either way, he'll be fine. I do this trade. It's upgrading our team. I trade my 2030 Warriors pick that we got and our 2033 pick for Jaylen Wells. We'll see if that gets it done. And yeah, this would give us a legitimate 3-and-D starter small forward. I mean, we could, like I said, go after somebody better. I mean, since Moravia's role probably isn't going to be the best, we could trade him, 27 years old, or we could trade Dame Sar Connect. I think I'd trade Herb Jones, Moravia, and a first to bring in Jaylen Wells, or maybe it's a second round pick. We keep our first for something better. I don't know. There were some other guys. We actually have a solid offer trade package, and now I think about it, if we really want to trade him. So we can just, I don't know, look around the league just like this and see. Like, I mean, Asar would be nice if he had the 3. Definitely the guy go after. OG isn't also the best player in 2K. I don't know. It just depends. J-Dub, I mean, sure, we don't really need a guy like him, though. We can keep looking, though. Like, shooting guards got moved to small forward. Daniel does not have the 3-point down, though. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of options. And I honestly think I think he might be the best guy. We could go look at a power forward. You can move power forward to small forward sometimes too. And yeah, it's just not there, man. It's just not there. That's why I think he'd be the best option. Keegan Murray's a guy, but it's also not that good to get. So I think we do offer that pack. I don't think there's a way to reach his salary without Herb Jones. So I'd offer Jones. I'd offer Laravia. Or we can use Laravia for the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. So never mind. We'll just offer the 2 first-round picks just in case we deal with the injuries. So that they agree. Just like that, Joel's welcome. We use Laravia just for depth as the playoffs, and we'll move like Connector Dame Star, the small forward. They both go up. I'll move Dame Star there. I mean, wait, who's taller? I mean, since Connect is taller, never mind. I'll move Dame Star back to shooting guard, and I'll move Connect to small forward. He's taller. So, sure, we'll do something like that. Dame Star will slide back to the original position, and then, yeah, do something like that. So, we got Luka. Now you want to start him. Okay. We'll have to figure that out. Obviously, Wells should be the starter. I don't know why he's not. Is it because of our proficiency? Would he fit pace and space better? Let me see. Wells. No, he would. Wow, why do they want to start him? Okay. Does this get it back to we're starting well? I don't know what we should be starting Gino Williams. I'm gonna throw him in there. He'll start in the playoffs. I don't know why he's not starting. I'll figure out a way for him to start. But this will be a rotation. I will see you guys now at the end of the season. Once Brownie comes back, he will be in the rotation as well. Luka Doncic wins the MVP this year. Finally, rookie year going to Rozer, Josh Giddey winning 6, Ben defensive player going to Wemby, most people are going to Caden Boozer, clutch player going to Trae Young. Redick wins his first coach of the year in the video. So if this is any year to do it, it'd be we went 66 and 16, and Luka's hurt. Okay, Luka's hurt for 1 to 2 weeks. Which is disappointing. He'll be out to start the playoffs. Austin Reaves also banged up, but he's gonna play through it. It's only a broken nose. He's gonna play. Just wear a mask, and he's gonna play through it. But he might be ready since the play. Oh, never mind. Okay, Luka's 1 to 2 weeks away. But he's just day to day to being full healthy. But he's healthy. He's playing through it. You know what I mean? So Bronny will start for now. We'll strengthen the rotation down to 8-man rotation, and then we can see how the guys play. So we had about 27 from Reaves, 26 from Luka Doncic, 20 from Scotty Barnes. He played 59 games this year. So yeah, Scotty Barnes hasn't been the most durable. It's okay. 14 from Dame Star off the bench. 12 from Connect, 10 from Jaylen Wells. Yeah, he was great. Zach Yolanda averaged 10 points, 40% from 3. Zach Yolanda 9 from Laravia, 9 from Derek Lively, 9 from Bronny James. What did he shoot from 3 this year? 36. Okay, he's developed into a really nice defender or 3-and-D player for us off the bench. 7.5 from Toppin, 6 from Dero, 4 from Jalen Smith, 2 from Mitchell Robinson. But it's time to see if we can take down the Golden State Warriors, even without Luka, for maybe the series. We'll see. I think we'll come back in this series though. Game 1 without Luka, we're gonna lose. So, I didn't even look at their team, bro. They got Bub Carrington, Bilal Coulibaly, Will Richard, Kaminga. So they stole the whole Wizards. Yeah, they literally stole the whole Wizards team. AJ Johnson, Cam Whitmore, Carrington, Coulibaly. But all around, Jokic is carrying this team. I'll be honest with you. Jokic is carrying this team. Kaminga could score here and there. Whitmore. It's a weird team. Oh, wait, are they injured? That might be the reason. Okay, they're not missing anybody. Let's even the series back up, man. Down 2-0. Luka, bro, we need you back more than ever. Okay, there he is. Luka Doncic has returned. Now he can start to get the business, man. Now, so he's back. He's hurt. He'll play through it though. He's fine. We need to win this game and potentially, potentially go up, or at least get one game. You know what I mean? So we're gonna win 145, 123. Luka comes back and drops 35 points, and we need even this series back up 2-2, and then we can start talking about potentially winning this series. First of all, okay. So far, we have the lead in Golden State. If we steal 2 games in the Bay, which unfortunately we're not going to do, we were close. 141 to 137. Not much defense played in this game, I will agree. But Jokic just had an insane series. Now, I think Luka being hurt throughout this series might have just. Oh, wait, kill. Okay, we take that game. Can we force the game 7? I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. Can we force the game 7 now? It's perfect. We are going to go ahead and force the game 7, 104 to 94. Okay, game 7 time. It's time to see what we can do. Everybody's healthy. Luka's back to being fully healthy, and Reaves is fully healthy, obviously. But in Los Angeles for this game 7, so far it's a pretty close game, back and forth, and Warriors are gonna win it. We do. Warriors are gonna win it. If we have Luka back for game 1 and 2, we're beating this team with ease, pretty easily. But it'll be the Bulls and the Suns. We would have had to play the Bulls in the finals, man. This would have been such a good year. The Spurs wouldn't even been in our way. It would have been such a good year. But I think we go at least one more season on this to see if we can get it done. So yeah, we'll go one more year. We'll re-sign everybody. Do what we need to do. We have a pick in this draft. We'll see really quickly. We have a second round pick, but we won't be using it. We'll just let the assistant GM draft with that one. So yeah, there's 1 to 2 more years left on this rebuild, and we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and re-sign Laravia. He's good depth. Dero once again for good depth, and then we'll look to sign a new backup center: Turner, Robinson, Stiller, Gafford. always bring back Mitchell Robinson. So we'll re-sign the three of those guys, and then we'll go straight to player progression, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Not much has changed. I mean, Reaves is going up. Barnes is still going up. Bronny's up to an 87 overall, so that's crazy. He'll be our sixth man, bro. Yeah, I knew he developed good in the game. I just wasn't expecting him to develop to 87 that fast, but he has, bro. Wells is up to 86. Yeah, I feel like we definitely upgraded there. Dame started to 85. What a draft pick he was. What a pick he was in the draft. 84 from Lively. He's up to. Connect is up to. And nobody else is progressing. But successful offseason. We got some progression. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, we won 67 games this year as the number one seed. So Reddick won Coach of the Year once again, obviously. I gotta look at our offensive rating. So offensive rating was through the roof. Might be the best offensive rating I've ever seen. Wow. Offense is elite. What is expected? We have so much offense. Defensively, it's not the best offense, but it's still top 20, which we will take. At least it's not, bottom 10 or whatever. Yeah, we're dealing with some injuries. We'll go 9-man this year. In round one, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Clayton, Ant, Silva, Reno, Kamal, Malawach. I don't even see if they had injuries. We're gonna sweep them though. I don't think they did. If we did, might be healthy now. All right, now we got. Oh my goodness, what happened to Luka Doncic, man? He strained his Achilles, bro. Well, you can't play through that. You don't want to tear it. You can easily tear it. If you strain, you can easily tear it. But okay, he'll be out 2 to 4 weeks with the strained Achilles. That's disappointing. That happened, bro. At least he didn't tear it. There's always a good side of things. Bronny will fill in. He's been playing relatively good for us in the playoffs, averaging 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting incredible efficiency wise. Did I haven't show you guys the player stats? I guess we will see later. Well, we got Dallas. This would have been Luka's perfect revenge. Now he can't play it. Instead, it's Anthony Davis' revenge. Why is he still on this team? I don't know. Game one, we're gonna take though. Game two, they ended up. Game three, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and without Luka Doncic, we're gonna take down the Dallas Mavericks in 5 games, which is great. Who bought out in that? I know somebody had to step up, other than Reaves, obviously. Who stepped up in that series? So, I have to go to quarterfinals, I guess. So, okay, it was Scotty Barnes, Dame Sarr. Okay, yeah, everybody stepped up. Thank goodness. Now in the second round, Luka's still not bad. We got the Suns, and they have, hold on, Booker, Green, Isaac Okoro, Jason Tatum. How did the Celtics let this happen? Let their franchise player go just like that? Well, I mean, they look healthy. I'm going to say that. How far is Luka away from coming back? Okay, no, he's playing now. He's day to day. Yeah, okay, he's playing. We got Luka Doncic back, bro. Game one, Luka, always tends to beat the Suns in his, beef with Devin Booker, I guess. We're up 2-0. They're gonna get one game. We're up 3-1, and we're also gonna beat them at 5. We've beaten every team in 4 and 5 in the playoffs. Then we got the Detroit Pistons. We've never went to a game 6 yet. But the Pistons, I'm guessing they're missing Cade Cunningham, but I don't think he left the team. They have Reese Alston starting up one guard with Lou Dort. Yeah, this team is literally built for Cade. I don't know. Yeah, he's hurt. There's no way he wasn't a Piston no more. There's no way. He broke his right kneecap and he will be out for this season. That's disappointing. MPJ is also off the season with broken leg. So 2 starters, I want to say. I think he was starting. It doesn't even matter. He wasn't, but 2 players, and Asar Thompson's banged up as well. So yeah, this should go in our favor. I don't see us losing to the Pistons without Cade. We're gonna take game 1. They're gonna even it up though. Hold on, bro. There's no way. No. Something had to happen. We just not lose the Pistons. Scotty Barnes got hurt and Dame Sarr got hurt. Yeah, there's no way we're losing like that. Scotty Barnes broke his toe. He couldn't play with us, so we lost. And Dame Sarr, a big piece for us off the bench, got hurt in the Phoenix series. I didn't even know it. And we still lost to this team without K. We have Luka and Reaves. That's crazy. We lose back-to-back finals. They would have swept us if they had K. They would have done it so dirty. Kevin Porter Jr. basically was Cade Cunningham in this series. He played incredible in the playoff. That's crazy, bro. Well, I think we got to go one more year. Just one last season. But that's still crazy, bro. That's insane. Luka Doncic wins the MVP this year, but this will be the final season for real. We're the 2 seed. We got the Thunder around 1. We went 59-23. Not as good as the other season. Last year was our year, man. We need to be fully healthy, bro. But we'll go 8-man rotation. Are we healthy now? No, Derek Bobby's out 1 or 2 weeks. So same situation as last season. But I think we could win without me. He was really good. I just double with 2 blocks. I don't know. We got Oklahoma City in round one. We are going to go ahead and beat them without a place in Antonio. Harper, Castle, Solomon, Lopez, Maxime Mano. Wembanyama's hurt. Unless he left. Oh my goodness, he left. Where did Victor Wembanyama go? I'm afraid we're going to play him later down the line. Because whoever got Wemby's and me, I think I saw him. He went to, well, I guess we'll just see this way. He went to the Los Angeles Clippers. Great. The Clippers don't have much talent around him though. They have Herb Jones now, but oh, of course, we trade him. He wants to shoot there after 7-3. Now he does. Okay. The Clippers are not in the playoffs though. That is amazing. So the Spurs without Wemby should be easy. We're gonna sweep them. Yeah. Now we got this Phoenix Suns. The Suns. Now we have Lively back. Obviously, we have Savo. That obviously lost to this team. I want to say. I think we did. Did we? I actually no, we beat this team last year. Never mind, we lost to the freaking Pistons, but the Pistons were literally the 7th seed now. There was no way. I'm so confused how we lost to that team. We're gonna take game one. We're gonna take game two. We're gonna take game three, and we're gonna beat them at four. Get the clean sweep to play the Boston Celtics. So perfect way to end off this video. Celtics versus Lakers rivalry. Perfect way to end this one off. They have Tyrese Maxey. Okay, so yeah, Maxey's obviously been incredible this year. Dad Daniels is the two. Okay, obviously they don't have Tatum anymore. They have Jaylen Brown. And Maxey, I guess, is the 2 star. They have Steinbach, Alex Coden, somebody we could have got, member from the trade. But they have Louis Asenge, Joan Behringer, Clay Duru Jr., and they are missing Stefan and Kinston Flemings. They will both be out. They're missing only one as Flemings. Stefan is also out too with a meniscus tear, and then he will be out for day to day. Okay. Game one, we're gonna us. Game two, we're gonna us. Game three, we're up 3-0. And is this deal can finally get a championship? Yes, it is. The Los Angeles Lakers have won their 18th championship, tying the Boston Celtics, I want to say. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.